Karl, the defendant, is my first cousin. When we was children, he lived in Mississippi. I lived in California. And me and my mom would go visit, and we had great times. And he ended up moving out here when he was 21, and we became very close. We have a good relationship, I would say.
Mr. McDonald, tell me, you said in your answer that Ms. Charles has kind of always been there for you. What are some of the ways in the past she's been there for you?
Well, whenever I need her, she's there. She's like my big sister. She's older than me. And it's never been no intention, because this is the last person I would try to use and try to hurt, because I'm closer to her than I am my own siblings. When the subpoena was served to me, I was in the hospital. I have a fractured neck, and I couldn't move. It ain't her fault that she didn't know.
So, Ms. Charles, you didn't know that he was in the hospital at the time?
Not at all.
All you knew, essentially, was that he wasn't responding to you?
Exactly.
Do you think that this is something where kind of coming together here, can this relationship be saved?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yes.
Good.
Definitely.
I wanted to.
We got to do something, I love her.
I miss our relationship,
Yeah.
actually.
That sounds so wonderful. So, Ms. Charles, tell me what happened when Mr. McDonald approached you about the loan that we're here about today, the $450.
Okay, he called me for a loan, $450 to get his car repaired. I know he was having hard times, trying to get his car repaired, So I didn't mind loaning him the money. So I went and withdrew the money, and I took it to him. And
All right, let me stop you there. Mr. McDonald, I understand your car was stolen.
My car was stolen.
Right.
She went and got my car out.
Was it damaged while it was stolen?
The license plates were taken off the vehicle. Being an older vehicle, we had to have a smog. So by the time all that came up, my charges and everything, they came to well over $273 from DMV alone. And then I had some repairs need to be done. I needed new tires because I work as security and I have to travel. So a combination of all that came to about $410, $15.
I think that both of you are here today simply because of a misunderstanding.
Yes.
Mrs. Charles says she loves you, and I just heard you say you love her.
Yes.
So if you love each other, there are no barriers, no boundaries that should keep you apart. Let me tell you why I think this is based on a misunderstanding. There is a distinction in the law between the acknowledgement of a debt and the enforcement of that debt. I read your papers and I thought you were completely candid, completely honest, and you acknowledge that you owe her the money.
Yes, sir.
And so we're only here today to affirm what you said, that you owe her the money. Now, you say you feel that Mrs. Charles is kicking you while you're down because you're really unable to make money to be able to repay the loan. But all that your cousin wants is a legally enforceable acknowledgement that the debt exists.
Yes.
That isn't kicking you while you're down. Judge Tawalda?
Mr. McDonald, what was going on between February and April? Because I saw some text messages that Ms. Charles was sending you that went unanswered for months.
Sometimes I get text messages on my phone. It's an old phone, and I have money to get a new one, and some people tell me they left me texts.
So can you refer to your packet and just let me know if you received any of these text messages from your cousin? You noticed that there was a text sent on February 5th that says, "Hey, cousin, I kept forgetting when Friday comes to call you. Was wondering if you have the $200.
At this point, I can tell you that I don't remember receiving these text messages. They might have came